Sunlight is power, and it costs us nothing.
Hello, I'm Sarah Green, and I'd like to tell you about the benefits of solar energy. The price of electricity has soared, and if we're to believe what they tell us, it's going to cost even more in the future, partly because of our reliance on gas, coal and oil. Now, using these fossil fuels is not only expensive, it's also bad for the planet. Using daylight, there are no pollutants, and you're making your home and your workplace more energy efficient. This is a solar panel, and when light hits the thousands of sensors embedded just below the surface, it produces electricity. Link a number of these panels together and you have enough power to light your premises and run essential machinery, everything from photocopiers to computers. And better still, any electricity you don't use, you can sell back to the national grid.
The Insta Group headquarters are near Wokingham in Berkshire, and it's from here that the professionally recognised and accredited installers of the Snug network will provide an exceptional service. All commercial projects are managed by Waldon Energy, who are expert in this field, and your experienced project manager will be with you throughout the entire process.
A surveyor will visit your premises to see if they're appropriate for solar panel installation. They'll discuss all the pros and cons with you. Their job isn't to clinch a deal at this stage, that'll come later if your premises are suitable.
Oh, hello there.
Good morning.
I'm from Waldon Energy. Come to talk to you about solar PV?
Oh yes, I've been looking forward to this. Come in, let's discuss it.
All sorts of factors come into play here, and in this case, size really does matter. Your roof has to be big enough to take the panels and strong enough to support the extra weight. And what's around your premises matters too. Tall trees and chimneys, for example, can cast shadows and reduce the light. Although a south-facing roof is preferable, most roofs can be used, and the surveyor will evaluate each in its own right. Now, all commercial buildings need planning permission, but don't worry, Waldon Energy will carry out all the necessary applications on your behalf.
They'll also contact the distribution network operator to check for authorisation to integrate the new system with the national grid. Your surveyor will take photographs to create a detailed record of the site. He'll also check the angle and direction of the roof. No two reports are the same, because he'll recommend a system that's tailored to your individual needs. And there'll be plenty of opportunity to ask questions, both on-site and later.
So for a 50 kilowatt system, we would be looking at utilising this building here, and it would be on this south area of the roof. It would be about 204 panels, and we'd be looking to use the InstaGen 245 watt solar panels. So they would fit quite nicely onto that area.
And how many kilowatts will that generate in a year?
We're looking at around 38,000 kilowatt hours per annum.
Thank you very much for coming, Nick.
Yeah, no problem at all. We'll be in touch, and hopefully we can take it forward.
Yeah, well, I'll give it some thought and let you know. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There's no doubt that solar energy is a sensible investment. In most instances, the installation costs can be recouped within 10 to 12 years, and after that, all the money you make selling electricity will be profit. And there's a bonus. Subject to conditions, the government guarantees to pay you an index-linked premium on every unit of electricity you generate, regardless of whether you use it or not, and that's good for 25 years.
A solar panel installation acts like a mini power station to produce electricity. Light falling on the silicon cells generates a direct electric current. This green electricity then flows to an inverter inside the building where it's converted into alternating current for use on the premises. If there's not enough electricity for your needs, you'll consume power from the national grid through your existing supply. The import meter will measure how much you use. If you don't use up all your own green electricity, it's automatically exported and sold. The export meter will measure how much this is. The installation process is essentially the same wherever you are. This farm could just as well have been a school, an office, a leisure centre or a council building. There are government incentives to make solar energy attractive for your business, and Waldon Energy will explain the benefits.
Your InstaGen installer has years of experience installing this and other green energies. The 12-year product warranty on your specially made InstaGen solar panel is guaranteed because the company has been in business for 30 years and it intends to stay in business for at least another 30. Now, not all panels are the same. Some are more efficient than others. This solar panel has a minimum warranted output of 245 watts. That means it will never be any less than that. In fact, the power output will be a few watts higher. This piece of kit is a high-performance inverter, and it converts the solar electricity from your panels into mains current for use in your premises. This one has an efficiency rating of about 96%, which is impressive.
The mounting rails are securely fitted by trained and qualified staff to the roof structure.
Each panel weighs around 20 kilos, but because they're spread over such a big area, most roofs will be able to support their weight easily. And your surveyor has already assessed the strength of your roof in advance, of course. Now, the panels are laid onto these rails and fixings, which have been specifically manufactured to take their weight. In other words, the wind can blow as hard as it likes, and your panels will remain secure. On average, it takes an experienced InstaGen team about a week to install and commission a medium-sized system. Then it's just a case of letting the light do its work, and you have your own mini power station producing electricity for your business and the national grid.
And here's your handover pack.
Well, thank you, Nick.
You'll also be doing your bit for a greener and cleaner world. Here's what some customers say about their solar panel systems and the way the work was carried out.
We chose solar energy because we're naturally quite interested in the environment and concerned about it, just as many other people are.
Solar energy is definitely the way forward. With rising energy costs, we have to reduce our costs any way we can.
We'd looked at wind power for a long time, but we're borderline here. So then the opportunity came for solar power, and it looked quite a profitable thing to do.
We chose solar because energy prices are going through the roof and we needed to future-proof ourselves. It made perfect sense.
The fact that the government are providing some sort of financial incentive makes it a win-win situation for everybody.
It will pay for itself quite well. We shall export some and we shall use some.
We've been very happy with the work of the Instagroup boys.
Quiet, polite, efficient and fast, which is what we needed. We got a multi-tenanted building, so we couldn't afford any disruption.
There's a moral issue in that to reduce global warming and to use some natural energy.
These panels started producing electricity as soon as they were connected up, and they'll go on doing just that every single day for the next 25 years at least. There's even an option for you to have your system remotely monitored so you know that everything's working perfectly day in, day out. And all the while, as a bonus, you know that you're doing your bit for a cleaner world. And that can't be bad, can it? Thank you for watching.